Hello all, I am Deepika Jindal. I am going to act as a narrator throughout this act. This act is basically to present in front of you how spin technique can result into effective sales. But to have a better understanding, we're going to establish a contrast in front of you. And first we're going to show a video where you're going to see how when a situation in which spin technique is not being employed and how it results into failure. So let's have a look.
So Mr. Sinha, do you use lathe machines in this division?
Yes, we do have 3 lathe machines.
Oh, I see. And are they difficult for your operators to use?
They are a bit hard, but it does not matter. We manage it pretty well.
Okay. Why I am saying this because we could solve the operating difficulty for you, with our new modified system that we are offering.
So, what would be the cost of that system?
Now, since this is a very unique system, sir, the cost is around 1,20,000.
1,20,000? You must be kidding me. I mean, for making it just simpler, you are costing me 1,20,000. I'm sorry, I cannot buy this.
Now, having seen the act, we have seen how seller actually failed to uncover all the problems of the buyer gradually and offered a solution immediately. Now the buyer who actually failed to do the cost benefit analysis and was not able to justify the outrageous amount which seller asked for. Now what we'll see is how spin technique can actually be employed in such situation, which can actually help buyer to convert his probably implicit or implied need into explicit need and thus resulting into better sales. Let's have a look.
Mr. Sinha, do you use lathe machines in this division?
Yes, we do.
Alright, and how many machines are there and how many operators do you have to operate these machines?
So currently we are using 3 lathe operating machines, and for 3 operating machines we have 3 operators.
Alright, and are they difficult for your operators to use?
Actually, we face some problems, but we manage.
Okay, so you do face some problems.
Yes, we do.
So in this part of demonstration, we have seen how seller, by asking number of questions, could really build the context and could dig ahead in the problem area and could find out the various problems that buyer is likely to face. In this part of the act, we basically talked about situation analysis and problem identification. Now we're going to see how implication can be used in spin technique to have effective sales. Let's have a look.
Mr. Sinha, you say these lathe machines are hard to use. Does this have any negative impact on your output?
No, actually it does not, because we have trained operators who know how to use the machine inside and out.
Okay, but if you have got only 3 people who can use them, doesn't that create work bottleneck?
No, actually it does not, because the only trouble happens when some of the operator has gone out or is not available and we are waiting for the replacement.
It sounds like the difficulty of using these machines may be leading to a turnover problem with the operators you have trained. Is that right?
Yes, actually it is, because the people don't like to work on the lathe machine, and because of that maybe they are leaving the company.
And what does this turnover mean in terms of training cost?
Okay, if we are planning to recruit a new operator, he will take 2 months to be proficient. In those 2 months, we have to pay him around rupees 4,000 as a wages, and we have to requisition him from the parent company, so that will cost us around rupees 500, and his travel cost comes to around rupees 1,000. So actually we are paying him around 5,000. Each operator we are paying around 5,000, and we have trained around 5 operators this year itself.
Oh, so that's more than 25,000 training cost in less than 6 months. If you have trained 5 people in 6 months, it sounds like you have never had 3 fully competent operators at any time. How much production loss this has led to?
Not much actually, because if we don't have 3 trained operators, then we either ask the other 2 operators or whoever is available to work overtime, or we give the work outside.
Doesn't the overtime add even more to your cost?
Actually, when you say that, yes it does, because we pay around 2.5 times higher to those people who are working extra to what the regular pay is, and actually those people don't like to work extra hours. So
I can see how sending the work outside must also increase your cost. But is that the only implication of sending work out? Is the quality of work affected, for example?
Actually, that is my biggest problem. When I'm controlling, when the work is happening inside my own factory, I can control the quality, no problem about that. But when I send the work outside, I have no control over the quality and I don't know what I'm gonna get in finishes.
And so presumably being forced to send work outside also puts you at the mercy of other people's delivery schedules?
Please don't tell me about it. Before you came for last 3 hours, I've been chasing a person for delivery for last 3 hours and I've not gotten it.
Oh. So from what you have said, because your lathe machines are so difficult to use, you have spent 25,000 in training costs this year and you're getting expensive operator turnover. You have bottlenecks in production and these results in expensive overtime and force you to send jobs outside. But sending jobs outside isn't satisfactory because you are losing quality and getting late deliveries as well.
When you say it like that, yes, these lathe machines are causing a big problem.
So you think that this is a serious problem?
This is a very serious problem.
Okay, now in this part of the act, we have seen how could a seller really build upon the various information gathered and could show the buyer the true intensity of the problem which the buyer was perceiving to be small so far. This particular component of the technique was actually missing in the failed situation. Once the buyer has realized the true potential of the problem, he could actually justify the large capital outlay that the selling process is demanding. This particular technique can be implemented to small as well as large sales. Let's look at the last component, which is needs payoff, the spin technique.
Mr. Sinha, so would you be interested in a way to control your expenses which are being currently incurred due to the complexity of using these lathe machines?
Yes, of course, I want to do that.
And would you like to use a machine which is simpler to use?
Yes, actually it will solve almost all my problems. It will solve my training problems. Anybody can use that machine, so my training cost will be less, my turnover would be less. The quality, I can control the quality and I can also control the delivery. So yes, it will be fantastic to have that. Do you have anything like that?
Yeah, we do have a system which would, reduce the complexity in a very great manner. Let me explain you the features of my product which we are offering currently.
Okay, in the last part of the act, we have seen how the seller converted the implicit need of the customer into explicit need. This actually resulted into increased receptivity of the customer toward the solution. Once the customer has increased receptivity, this has a better sales prospect. At this end, the spin techniques end. Going ahead, the seller will actually demonstrate the product, will take the order and close the deal. Thank you.